This is the big one. Tell the server to expose API bars and return open high low close volume, ideally with one response for many symbols. This gives you the same 1 hour aligned okay. Support bulk history requests. For discovery and the for lag, you do not want one HTTP call per symbol. You want either one symbol, one multi-symbol bar endpoint, or a job export endpoint that returns a matrix. Keep it less at least these retention windows: 1 hour, 400 minimums, preferably 60 to 90 days. If you want the shortest instruction for the server team, I say expose Moondav's market history as bulk, time range, rate limit is safe endpoints. We need aligned multi symbol bar history. Okay, with 400 hours, preferably 60 to 90 days. For this repo specifically, the best robust setup is live signals. What I would ask the server to add concretely: matrix style response would be ideal for this repo because construct market prices is literally building that object. Okay, I'm gonna send this whole thing to her, but I have my own opinion on this as well. So I'm gonna send this to her and then explain it. So who's she? She is the Hyperliquid data layer, Moondive API. I built it for you and I. If you come to the Zooms, I give you the API key. So just come to the Zoom. You show up, I show up, we show up. Okay, so you can see we're not going to change anything with the tick data here, but I would love to have an open, high, low, close volume that we have running on server building all for all our tick data, you know? So we have all this past tick data. To make a new endpoint here with open, high, low, close volume, that would be absolutely fire. You can see above, this is requested from my my app side, my algo side, I suppose. And this is another Codex AI talking to you above, but this is me, Moondive, talking to you below. I think the best way is just to get the open high, to expose the open high, low, close volume. I know she wants it more intricate here. She wants to have you do something where it bundles everything before, but building an open high, low, close volume system, period, off of our tick data that we have is the fire. So go ahead and do that first. We'll think about the other stuff later. And then when you're done, go ahead and send me the documentation on how to use this, print it out, of course, with all the symbols that we do have access to, because I know we don't have symbols for all symbols, but yeah, so go ahead and build that. Thank you. Okay, my question is this, dude. Wait. Let's say pause here because she actually dropped some fire. The key works. I loaded it. Perfect. Track symbols. Okay. Return symbol universe 180 BTC 1 hour candles. Okay. The Moondive key is usable and the API is live on the historical 400. If the goal is to replicate the old style or behavior as closely as possible while avoiding rate limits, the best thing to tell the server is give us bulk time range bar history built from this node. We need at least 600 bars, 60 days. The ideal contract is this. I actually like the bulk download. That'd be fire. I know I literally just said not to do that, but you know, you can kind of go on loops with AI. Okay, I actually do like how in this example, this next example that my other AI sent, being able to pull the BTC East Soul in one would be crazy far. Be crazy far. And then you could just execute all of this, get it all running on the Moondive API. Don't mess up anything else. Don't like mess up any of the tick data or any other of the servers that are running. We got a bunch of endpoints there. So I want that all to cook. This will just be additional to that. This is a big project, so think about it. Much love to you. Thank you for your hard work. All right, so this is the live Moondive API we're cooking on here. So, you know, I got to be a little more careful with that one. I'm going to go ahead and drop the API key and everything inside of the Zoom right now, because I know there's been some new people coming through and Here's the key. You get a bunch of stuff here. So let's go ahead and say yes, and don't ask again. Just go ahead and run it, my friend. Yes, and don't ask again. Okay, so let's go ahead here, and you can see all the things that you get when you join the Zoom calls. I try to do these each day. The docs will explain everything of how I'm using this tick data, how I have access to the node and you have access to it as well. So Hyperliquid Data Layer API, you can read through that. Of course, you can just go to there now. You also get the app here, download and become a quant. That's what I'm using all day because I think context switching is tough any other way. So I built that. And this roadmap is pretty slick as well. So a lot of people want a book. I'm